Your tarot card today is the Fool. The Fool goes to the brink of a cliff, without watching his step. He has all his belongings with him, and is traveling across the globe, without knowing where he is heading. The Fool is sometimes dazzled by the marvels before him, and fails to see the dangers that lie ahead. The Dog is attempting to warn him of impending danger, but he may choose to ignore it. This is a card with limitless potential. When this card appears in a spread, it usually denotes fresh beginnings, such as moving into a new house, starting a new career, or beginning a new relationship. Your current circumstance will lead you to fresh and uncharted territory. The Fool is a powerful card in the tarot deck. In your spread, the Fool's position indicates which elements of your life are likely to change. The Fool foreshadows significant choices that will be difficult to make, and may expose you to danger. These choices require youthful vigor and optimism, and there are many opportunities ahead of you, so make use of them. The major arcana begins with the Fool, which is where everyone starts their journey. This card isn't even considered number 1, in fact, the number on the card is 0. Starting from ground zero is said to be the greatest place to start, and this card is no exception. On the Fool card, we see a man who is still very youthful. His clothes are lovely, with a variety of colors and shapes. In one hand, he has a walking stick with a pack attached, while in the other, he holds a beautiful white flower. A tiny white dog, probably the man's friend, sits at his feet. There are no clouds in the sky, and the sun is shining brightly over the rugged mountains behind him, that seem blue and snow-capped in the distance. The young man's foot is perched on the edge of a precipice, and his optimistic look is cast upward. The Fool is not just about embarking on new journeys, but doing so on your own, or with a helpful sidekick like the white dog, in order to achieve new heights. You may not know where you're heading, the young man in the card definitely doesn't, judging by the forlorn manner in which he goes. You've already taken the first step. With his tiny bag, he also seems unprepared for his trip. This may indicate that spontaneity is becoming more prominent in your life. Like every other tarot card, the Fool has good and bad sides. What is essential to remember is that these aspects don't have to be mutually exclusive. Both the bad and good elements of the Fool are often present in a scenario at the same time. A person may be embarking on a new endeavor, but is foolish or naive about how to continue. Look at how close he's getting to the cliff's edge. Is he aware that if he takes another step, his trip would end before it has even begun? Or is he so enthralled by big notions of adventure, excitement, and trust that he is ready to follow his feet, wherever they lead him? There are a few things you should start asking yourself when pulling the Fool in readings. Do you feel like you've just started a long trip, either literally or metaphorically? Are you paying close attention to this trip, or did you embark on it carelessly? Is it possible that you're being played for a fool, or that you're behaving recklessly on purpose? What the Fool means for you today. The Fool has appeared today to remind you not to take life too seriously, and embrace the unknown. While it is wise to be prudent when making plans, it is not always possible to account for all the different factors that could be affecting a situation. They say, the journey both begins and ends with the Fool, which means that a foolish person and an enlightened person can often look the same. The wise master knows that life is like a dream, and the path forward manifests before him with each step he takes. He knows that a playful and relaxed attitude always brings the best results. Always remember that you are the only one who knows what's best for you, so take these messages as they resonate with you today, and hope that they have inspired you to be at your best. Sending you God's love and light.